Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight.
What better way to pass the year than with pictures of the Warriors girls? And folks, make certain to be here for Backpack Day. Bring the kids.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Drew Holiday.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation, and he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Golden State, up front, it'll be Green in post. Curry is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Klingon. Yes. And it's Klingon with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Here's Curry, banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Klingon with it, post covering. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Green. Pass to Moody. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, Sharp, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Sharp, that's good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Outside Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors. Pass to Sharp. Avdia on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Now, here's Moody. Back to Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Pass to Green. Right wing. Here's Post. Outside, Green. Green missing again.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Moody, and the 3 ball is good.
Crafty pass by Butler, moving it outside to an open shooter.
Outside, Avdia. Holiday sets the pick for Sharp. Lays it up off the glass. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Green kicks to Butler. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 5 now.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The kick out to Holiday. From deep, buries the long-range jumper.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Pass to Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Green. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. To the wing right side. Pass to Curry. Butler on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Butler on the wing. Here's the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Holiday, he's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Nice answer. You love how Holiday competes every single night.
Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. In the corner, Moody with it. Outside Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Klingon. Post covering. 2 points. That one goes.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
And stolen by Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Now Klingon. And here's Sharp. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 5 on the clock. Klingon's shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Curry with it. Klingon defending. Well, they're passed to Moody. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Moody's got 6 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Portland also making some changes. Grant comes in for Toumani Camara. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Avdia against Payton. Avdia gets the bucket. He's got 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars. If you're defending Horford, you can't be overeager because he is smart and he will take advantage.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Klingon. And Sharp has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Pajemski. And here is Kuminga. Pajemski on the wing. Klingon covering. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Outside, Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to New York. Lillard, the pass to Avdia. Lillard finds Klingon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
Teams will foul Klingon. Free throw shooting right now is something he's got to work at.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in, and that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. To the middle. Sharp against Melton. Can't cash in from close range.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here's Lillard. He's defended by Pajemski. Klingon the screen for Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Klingon. A 3 ball. Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Klingon's got 8 points.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams is checked in for Klingon. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Avdia. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Sharp. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Lillard. He has yet to score. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
And he's almost 3rd now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. Back to Pajemski. Melton feeling it out a bit. Excellent defense there from Henderson. No good there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Trailblazers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The Warriors trailing. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Butler out there with Horford. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Butler. He picked up 36 points in their last one against Atlanta.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
And Horford is a selective shooter, but he's fantastic at knowing when to attack inside.
Lillard left side. Williams dishes to Grant. Good work defensively by Horford.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Butler, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Now here's Henderson. Nothing on the board. Thibault for three. It's rebounded by Payton. The Warriors leading to the inside. Here's Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Lillard outside. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Thibault in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Payton passes to Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Horford sets a screen for Melton. And the three off target. Trailblazers trail by 5. Over in the corner, Lillard. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Lillard's got 5.
Oh, smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And then Lillard slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Portland also making some changes. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Holiday in for Scoot Henderson. Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Jackson Davis with it. He's guarded by Williams. Over Lillard. And the jumper is on the mark. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Santos is checked in. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. Stephen Curry 4th.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Avdia kicks to Holiday. To Williams. Shoots over Jackson Davis. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Here's Santos. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Payton pulls it up. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Payton. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Lillard. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Williams. Long range from the inbound. Pachinski grabs the board. On offense here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run to the right side. Here's Santos. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 8. Clingan, the screen for Avdia. Clingan shot is off. Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And here is Payton following the three from Drew Holiday. Curry outside. Curry buries the three shot.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Sharps checked in for Portland. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Kamare. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. They grab their own miss. That one good for 2. Clingan's got 10 points in the game.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Clingan when he's that close.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Now you look at Sharp, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Melton. Denny Avdia making his last shot. Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Holiday against Curry. Outside Holiday. Portland needs to get off a shot. Clingan. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Butler with the ball. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. They set the pick. On its way from Curry for 2. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Holiday. When you look at Drew Holiday, 2009 draft pick, RJ, how much longer could you see him playing?
Well, ultimately, that's up to him. I think he's got a few good years left, but that will largely depend on how well his body holds up moving forward.
In terms of playoff defense, Richard, it's hard to think of someone better than Drew Holiday.
Yes, the ball pressure, the deflection. He comes up with plays that impact winning. He does have multiple titles.
Here's Sharp. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's the screen. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Avdia. Drills the three-pointer. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the awareness by Clingan, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Now Moody. Now Jackson Davis. Clingan covering. Pass to Moody. Here's Butler. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got 12.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Clingan. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Butler. And it's Sharp missing. Warriors leading by 8. All going up court. A huge slam, a perfect end to the fast break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Clingan finds Holiday. Outside, Avdia. Clock at 6. Over Moody. Avdia gets the bucket. 16 points for him.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Quentin Post is checked in for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Jimmy Butler. Pass to Melton. Now, here's Moody. Green with a screen for Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now Sharp. The wide open look here for Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Post. Elton kicks to Green. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. Avdia on the wing. Driving inside. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Now, here's Green. 8 points for him. It's Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And that one drops.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now Sharp. Here's Kamara. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Man, it almost doesn't seem possible. You know what I'm talking about, Ernie?
Yeah.
Steph just getting better? How can a guy get better as he gets older? Man, it goes a long way to his work ethic.
Yeah, his pregame is some people's game. And you know what we like to say? He makes it look Steffortless. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Golden State with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. On the floor for Portland, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingen. And it's Holiday in at the point.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Here's Holiday. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Nice move by Holiday. Highly effective as a ball handler.
Outside Butler. Over Avdia. And it's Butler missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. A shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Out to the right wing. Back to Green. Here's Butler. And Klingen pulls it down. Klingen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bounce pass, Holiday. Klingen, the screen for Holiday. Here's Kamara. Green with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Sharp, that's good.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Outside, Green. Here's Moody. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 14. In the corner, Kamara with it. No good on the triple.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Good on the shot.
A legendary competitor. Butler with no fear taking it hard to the hoop.
Now here is Holiday. 13 points in the game. Shoots the three. Can't hit that one. Warriors leading by 16. Stolen by Holiday. Down low. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Sharp. Outside Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And here is Curry, guarded by Holiday. Trailblazers trail by 16. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Butler. To the paint. Post misses the shot. Portland's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Sharp. He's got 10. And here's Avdia. Here's Kamare. 4 on the clock. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Santos. On the wing, Payton. Up top, Pajemski. Defended by Sharp.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now Klingon. Sharp, the pass to Holiday. Inside, here's Klingon.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Curry kicks to Payton. Pass to Santos. And here is Curry. Here's Santos. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low. Here's Kamare. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the paint, Klingon. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Curry passes to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Sharp. 10 points for him. Klingon finds Kamara. And they get it back. Avdia gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Santos. No good from outside. Now, here's Sharp. Now, Klingon. Lets the three fly, and it's Sharp missing. Pajemski on the wing. And now Portland on the break. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Sharp.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Curry. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in for Avdia. Pass to Pajemski. Payton outside. And here's Melton. To the inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
A tenacious big man. Good seeing Horford keep his balance in these situations.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Traps in the tray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors leading by 10. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run here. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Here's Melton. He takes it in. Nails the baby hook. Melton's got 6. Trailblazers trail by 12. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Here's Melton. Left side, Horford. Out to Payton. In the corner, it's Melton. Oh, good on the three.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here's Melton. 6 points for him. To the middle, Pajemski finds Horford.
And Horford has to run these screen and rolls countless times. That experience helps him capitalize right there.
Up top, Klingon. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Yep, it counts.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Pajemski. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his third foul so far. Reese Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Melton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the paint, Melton with the steal. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams is checked in for Klingen. And it's Avdia in for Shaedon Sharpe. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
To the inside. And that one is stuck right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Grant outside. Williams has a screen for Grant. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Melton. D right on him. Majemski on the wing. The buzzer beater!
Oh, that's huge. Extending the lead going into that fourth.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers trail by 13. Majemski out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Butler in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Butler. Not gonna go that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Floats it up for Grant. Buries it down low. Grant's got it back down to single digits for Portland.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Here's Butler. Oh, Butler flying to the rim.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Lillard outside. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Majemski on the wing. Elbow shot is on the way. And good that time. And the Warriors lead by 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the shot goes down.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Majemski. Covered by Lillard. Back to Majemski. Pass to Payton. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Grant in the post, defended by Butler. Williams has a screen for Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Basket good. Avdia's got 20 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Jackson Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State. Fires it up. Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Butler. After the miss from Damian Lillard, Jackson Davis finds Butler. Payton in the corner, beyond the arc. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. This one for three. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Klingen's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Lillard. From the arc. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Klingen. Klingen's got 14 points now in the second half.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Horford kicks to Payton. Back to Horford. Klingen with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Klingen can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Butler. Then Avdia making his last shot. Back to Curry. Shoots over Lillard. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 29.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And it's Lillard missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Grant. Pass to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. Grant outside. Over Butler. They get it back. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Sinks the triple. He's got 20.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
On the wing, Payton. Outside, Butler. Fires the three. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his third foul so far.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
So for the Trailblazers, Toumani Camara, he's jacked in for Jeremy Grant. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Holiday in for Damian Lillard. Sharpe, the pass to Holiday. Takes a three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Melton. Now, here's Moody. Inside, Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
It's good!
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
Holiday against Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Holiday. Butler on the wing. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 7th assist in the game.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Holiday finds Sharpe, and here's Avdia. Down low, here's Klingen. Bucket is good. Klingen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now, here's Butler. Jacks up a three, and the Warriors another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Clingan, and it's Clingan with the jam.
Well, credit to Holiday for that intelligent pass, getting the ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Outside Butler. Outside Curry. To the inside. Clingan with the block. Sharp with it, uncovered, and it's Melton with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Sharp.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Warriors leading by 9. Richard defended by Sharp. Avdia against Butler. Here's Spencer. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. Avdia outside. Here's Clingan. Jackson Davis defending.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Clingan with the steal. And he drives in.
And no one questions Sharp's ability to put the defender in some impossible positions.
It's the first that brings them within 8. And Sharp drops them both. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. They set the pick. It's tipped. Tried for the putback, but can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 7. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth.
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler. Another chance here. Butler shows his toughness on the glass.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Avdia against Butler. Now Holiday. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting sharp. Trying again, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. They led by as many as 18 points, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Does not go. And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for your Warriors, Moses.
Good on the first, and that will push the lead to double digits. Moody hits them both.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Going inside.
It's good!
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Stefan, another quality win. Is this one you can build on?
For sure. We're trying to create momentum. We understand what it takes to win a championship, and put a nice little streak together, playing against some great teams. That's when we're going to continue. Great challenges for us to kind of focus in on.
Congrats on the win.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable.